Hello, everybody. Our house is now owned. And off screen, I was able to go to Caldera and have a long conversation with a little man called the Creeper. And after a lot of deliberation and promises and conversations, he eventually decided that he could move down here and live with me in my warehouse. And I really like this arrangement because all the items that he's going to eventually purchase from me are going to be a part of this, warehouse. They're just... It'll be very good for both of us. So, I think... I'm trying to remember where we left off. We just got this taken care of. Got... the King of Surroundings. And I think we Imperial Coal. So we got to give that. We got to take care of that quest, which we already did. But then I think we are basically going to focus on the Imperial cult for a while. So I'm going to... probably going to sell my Imperial armor. Well, I'll only sell the cloth things. The important thing is we're not going to wear this right now, but I'll probably hold on to it. Just because when we do the Imperial Legion quests, I would want to start off wearing that armor instead of the chainmail one that they give you. But I also need to find a blunt weapon to use.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Stop talking in unison because it creeps me out. And I know I could use Almasivi teleportation or divine intervention to get out of here, but I really like the that elevator. And we already picked up all the corpses. That's good.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
So, the only negative thing about this mod, the only negative one is, I know that after you kill the Komodo Tong, this place is supposed to be devoid of life because you wipe out everybody or there's an old, the bartender's there, but
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
now that she's here and she's like the new proprietor, I think it'd be fun if they added some new general NPCs, to stand in the corner, just be drinking. I mean, that's a very small complaint, but that house mod is based on the scripting it must have taken as far as the armor being lifted up and transported to different. I normally don't give money to mods because, I don't know if I'm an asshole or if I... a lot of the mods are just kind of, a little pet project. But that kind of mod is the one I would give money to them. Obviously the massive graphics overhauls, the people that work for hundreds of hours trying to get all this crap done, they deserve some compensation. So where are we? Let's take a restock of things. Sneak started at 35, it's still 35. Alchemy started at 30, it's up to 35. Speechcraft, I think, was at 35. Now it's at 37. 42, 36. Not much going up there. We trained conjuration a little, and athletics has gone up, but trained a little armor, trained unarmored quite a bit, and our mercantile is plugging along. So,
Do you need something?
no free stuff. Yes, the egg poachers are gone. And we might as well pick up this one right here to kill these Telvanni agents. We're probably going to stay away from them, even though if we used Woad and our bound stuff, we might be okay. It's still kind of a dicey situation. We don't want to get snapped and die.
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
I kind of...
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
I like you, Wayne. That's true, there are not a lot of pretty ones. Well, hey.
I suppose I have a moment.
Well,
What?
she's a little old. You're a little intense and evil.
Care to talk?
There's a few, buddy. Don't worry, we'll find some for you.
I like what I see.
Now, Masoka, that's... I don't know if I went over this already, but there's a mod that added these like dai katanas and all this other various stuff, which is fine, but I forgot to change the value on that to 12,000, but the value on all these were about 4 grand, and the damage on these swords was like 50 damage at the high end for some of the attributes, which is basically more than Daedric, and to be lighter, you know, a third of the price and have more damage, it just didn't make any sense to me. So I basically, I mean, they're still powerful. These are still powerful weapons, but they're less than Daedric as far as damage and value. The dai katana, you know, the Daedric dai katana, I think is 60 for one. It's 1 to 60. The slash is 1 to, I don't know, 52 maybe. But, you know, I lowered the damages on all these, but I'd also raised the price from what I think it was like 8 grand up to 60,000. Because I mean, it's a good weapon, not as good as Daedric, but you shouldn't be able to get it for that much money. So, that's kind of where we're at with that. I need a blunt weapon with which to strike my foes. I am gonna plan on using the my bound stuff, but I think I sold all of my Restore Magicka. Oh, there's some right there. So let me just check something. Do you have any, like a steel club? No, it's just all armor. I'm going to buy this axe at some point, though. I changed the name myself and tweaked it, but holds a special place in my heart. Fighters Guild. Nothing in there. Let's check the mages one. See if they've got any extra magic potions that I can be chugging to
I'm very happy to
fund my bound armor needs. No, nothing. So I think whatever we do, and again, like I got nothing. I love this sword. It's awesome. But if we're going to be doing the Imperial cult and the temple at some point, we can only really be using blunt weapons and conjuration. I guess we can use mysticism and transportation with them, so. Outfitter. There's gotta be, I'll check the armor, the outfitter, and whatnot, but there's gotta be just a, skooma. Well, I gotta go put the skooma away real quick. Wait a minute. Oh. For a second there, it says like 100. There's a chance to do it as 100, so I thought even if I don't have mana, I can still do it. And we won't be walking through this constantly or anything. Just in the beginning, it's very enjoyable to me. The idea that the Emperor and his advisors foresee a catastrophe in Morrowind, and then trying to create this warehouse, a base of operations deep underground, and most of the Morrowind buildings, especially the Redoran structures, are underground with these kind of hardened mud or stone arches, which seem pretty damn sturdy. When we do the Imperial quest stuff, I will use that sword, though, the Imperial Legion. Because, you know, even though they like axes and blunt weapons and all that other stuff, the important thing is the uniform. I can pretty much wear whatever the hell I want. So we're putting all our alcohol in here, and eventually I'll display it, but for right now...
Greetings.
No need to do it piece by piece. We'll do it all at once. I just think this is so cool. Jesus. Kill the bad people, get a free house. Alright, so now let's go check the armor, check the outfitter, just see if we can get a good mace. I would like an ebony mace. That seems like a really good just a bunch of armor. Oh, you've got adamantium too. Well, if we ever have tons of money and we want to get a couple sets of adamantium, there's a few places we can buy it. And nothing. I mean, worst case scenario, we can make a bound mace, but I'm surprised the Fighters Guild doesn't sell one. Let's go to...
Where would you like to go?
Well, you know what? We'll go to Pelagiad and just check out their wares. I need to find a steel mace. I mean, obviously I'd prefer an ebony one, but while I know where they are, or where I could steal one, I don't have the money to get my sneak up. I don't have the chameleon ability to make all that work either. I think Morrowind's sneak is a lot more realistic than Skyrim's. They both start off pretty crappy, but because Morrowind has chameleon, that's kind of like invisibility, except it doesn't get go away when you interact with stuff. I wish that animation was more in a chopping motion. But we can't have everything that we want. This is part of the new graphics, though, is the new mace. I don't know what the old ones looked like, but that looks pretty damn good. So while we're here, let's go find that lady and give her the note that we've been forgetting about, neglecting to do. Oh shit, we forgot to give the key to... to Habasi from Mr. Narano's servant. As long as we're a pilgrim, we're gonna wear a robe. I've seen this lady a dozen times, and then the moment I actually start looking for her, she disappears. God, that sun's beautiful. This game is just gorgeous. I guess we missed her. Yeah, I don't think she's down this way. Nice defensive wall to keep people out. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go look for that lady and see if we can get rid of this letter we're holding. There's a mace. Okay, so steel mace. It's basically like a backup. Just checking all the stuff he has. Steel mace. Let's do that. Okay, so that's just going to be our...
What's this about?
Not the best item, but for what our purposes are. Man, I need to find an ebony mace somewhere, though, or get enough money to buy that glass mace or that Daedric mace. Okay. So we're going to head this way, look for the lady again, and try to give her that note. Note from Nilos. And then give the key to Habasi. Get a little bit more gold from her. Then go get another quest from her. It should be on the easy side. We'll do a few from her. Maybe spend some more money on our unarmored. And then... guess all the maces are slashing instead of chopping. I think going top to bottom would get more weight, but I guess swinging it like a bat isn't a bad idea. There you are. You were hidden, my dear.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Those like little freckles. I don't know, they just did a great job with the faces in this game. I mean, you just don't remember how bad the faces used to be. Emuset, Brachus, and Telerun. Well, we've got 5 grand in gold. Could take a trip to Telerun and look for Emuset. Just kind of see what's going on with that. Maybe she's a love interest that isn't a cat. I guess I could teleport back, but I don't want to. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good. Oh. Pass the Palana all fruit. Would you pass the Palana all fruit? Pass the Palana all fruit, please. Would you please pass the jelly? Oh. So short of undead, this should work fine. It won't work against Daedra. It won't work against scamps and the like, but it will work against pretty much anything else. Monsters, rats, people, all that stuff. Alright, Habasi. Let's get your stuff taken care of real quick. And when we do full-on Thieves Guild and
no worries. I'm listening.
Morag Tong and all the other sneaky people.
What can Khajiit do for you?
It's always good to save, no matter what's going on. 500 gold. I'm a footpad. That is so much better than a wet ear and a toad. Dwemer artifacts from the guild. Well, we're gonna, that's a real thieving mission. We're gonna hold off on that for a while. Let's go get 5 more skill points into unarmored. So eventually your unarmored will be at 50 if you get it up to 100. So it stands to reason that every 2 points you would get 1 point of armor, but that's not the case. Like the first 50, 60, even 70 just does not go up. Like we're basically at hell, we're gonna get up to 60, and it'll probably be more like you know, 1 for every 3, and then they'll start going up a little bit quicker. But you don't really start seeing good benefits from that till you get up to 75 or 80. You're in pretty good shape for an
You
old
seem
drug
like
addict.
very good company.
So, unarmored. 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 And unarmored. So we went from 19 to 23 in 5 level ups. So that just shows you. Hell, it might even go up to 60. I don't really remember what it eventually goes up to, but it starts to go up much quicker after you get past, you know, the first 50 or 60 points. All right. Let's go to Teleroon. Let's take a little trip there. I don't know what we're going to find there. I've actually never gone to personally... Of all the playthroughs I've gone there, I kind of ignore a lot of those little things, like go meet my friend here, you'd enjoy each other. All those little things, I just kind of focus on the quests. So we got to get that. We got to get muck, and we got to get money from the mission. So we have some traveling to do. We got to go to Genesis. Probably go to Genesis first before we
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here.
before we accidentally use the bargain health restores. So let's go to Alderun. Then from Alderun to Genesis. Then Genesis back to Alderun. To Sadrith Mora. To Teleroon.
I'm listening.
Where would you like to go?
Let's get some muck. I want that one in the middle. So we got lots of muck now. I believe that is a potion of cure disease is its most important quality. I know in the beginning I said I wasn't going to be using the Silt Strider as much, but instead of, you know, walking from Balmora all throughout all this garbage, or swimming, or whatever it is, sometimes it makes more sense to, you know, be a little safe early on. Why are there a bunch of girl orcs here? And man orcs.
Greetings, friend to friend.
Return your
fortune
favor.
be with you.
Restore strength. What kind of spells do you have? Who sells Realm's Gift? I'm gonna need that eventually. Alderun, Legmar. Alderun. do that. Let's get Realm's Gift. Realm's Gift is basically, there's a couple missions, not just for the temple or for the Imperial cult that involve healing people. But you meet people scattered around that have blight disease or have diseases or common disease, and they're like, you know, can you cure me? And you can either give them a potion or cast a spell or take them back somewhere, and it's much easier to have a nice cheap little
Go ahead. I'm listening.
much easier to have a cheap little potion or a spell that you can just kind of keep using on everybody. There's one small issue with the graphics overhaul, or I'm not quite sure what it does, but there we go. See, half the time, either at night or when there's a dust storm or whatever, this door is covered by stuff, and you can't actually get into it. You can't actually get into it, so... There we go. Yeah, I think it's more just at night. Seven Graces. Okay. I've done this one lots of times, but... Okay.
Is there something I can do for you?
Also, I don't know... I don't know which... The only bug in this game I can tell is it's a particular kind of furniture. Fern _D _R _table _3. I think if I have a graphics mod, what I can try to do is kind of delete it in the graphics mod, whatever it is that overwrites this, or find the texture in the thing and just kind of, if it's causing that problem, I might be able to. I'm gonna write that down real quick, actually, because I'll just, maybe I can fix that. My handwriting is terrible. Okay. Maybe I can... Either it's a texture or a mesh, I'm not exactly sure. But it wouldn't break the game if I just got rid of that. I think that's the only one that's really causing problems, because I've noticed that in a few other places and other times I've played through. You're the one. Realm's Gift. Common disease untouched, cure blight disease untouched. That's just a nice thing to have for others. Just gonna put that on my to-do list to figure out that table thing. It's not exactly game-breaking, but, well, I've noticed it in a few other places. In fact, let me go show you one. There we go. Yep. Same one. That's there's a couple different tables, but it's that number 3 one. So that one, I think it's either a texture or a mesh that's causing that problem. I don't know which one of them it is, although you probably need both of them. So, all right. Final thing before we end. Although we could have just one video that's really long doing all the Imperial cult quests, but that is if I can actually complete them, because
Ah, greetings.
That was rude of me. So we are going to take a little trip to Tellerune.
You want something, friend?
That's some good-looking armor. I don't know why, I like the armor in this game more than the one in Skyrim. The shields, big metal shields, the shiny purple breastplate with the purple skirt. Very Roman. I guess the Skyrim one has a lot of Roman in it too. I should really play Oblivion, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. It's that weird middle ground where it does a lot of things better than Morrowind, and a lot of things worse than Skyrim. And it's just a little awkward.
Short trip.
I've seen
You decide.
guides of it, but where's Tellerune? Oh, I don't know where Tellerune is. Oh dear. So Bernora is south. Maybe let's check there first.
Outlander, what do you want?
Huh. Where is Tellerune? That's where I thought. It's right next to us. It's right over there somewhere. I wonder. Let me go to Telmore real quick. Might be able to take a tiny trip from there, but I doubt it
Under
actually.
sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
There we go. There's Tellerune. Amosette. That's dark. Seems kind of pointless. Like, are there shops or anything down here?
Adventure lies beyond the city.
Ooh, slaves.
Citizen.
I must
Oh,
be going,
interesting.
so if you could make it.
Would you let me go free? Ooh.
What's your story? From where do you hail?
Well, none of those are the people I want. Where the hell what was her name? Emusette. A trader. Another. No, let's just.
Let's do some.
While we're here, let's just explore a bit. What do you have? Nonsense. Yeah, you got a lot of nonsense. That's okay. Drow helmet. Pretty expensive. I'm sure she's in one of these places. Bildren.
What do you want?
I want to see what you have. Show me what you got. Domina. I should buy a set of this and give it to... give it to that lady and see what it looks like. Plot and plaster. I bet that's a an inn of some kind. Tower entry. Emuset Brox. Until they're run. Well, this is like its own. Juju?
All right, I'm listening.
I've seen a lot of people named Juju.
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
So, you are the person. Spell sword and journeyman. Ooh. Are essential for any long distance travel. There are plenty of places you can't get to without levitation. And treasure does you no good if it's left behind a locked door in a locked room. Well, that's nice. Spell sword. Make more a spell sword. Ooh. Well, I suppose I could get a little training from you. We could bump up the our willpower by a little bit. Let's bump them up to 15. Why not? Almost out of gold. Well, that's fine. Free potions. A trainer with all the things that I really want. And... ooh. I kind of want those things. Gotta be careful of fishes. Hard to see. Who the hell are you? damage, faster killing. Oh no, where did you go? Zanabi Sama. Who the hell is that? Oh, Ashlanders. Well, I might be able to handle them, but Stentus. Such a ground outfit. Thank you. I looted this robe off of a corpse. So we saw her. I think it's time we focus on our Imperial cult stuff. I don't have CV intervention. I do have divine intervention. Which at least over here takes me back to Sadath Mora. I think. And then from here, let's take a short little trip. So we did Genesis. We gotta get the Limeware, and we gotta get the Argonian mission. Well, I suppose I could take a trip from here to... You know what? Just gonna leave that sneaky mission alone for a second.
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome.
We'll go to the...
Please go ahead.
Take care of the Almoners first.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Greetings, Nord. How may I help you?
Am I allowed to sleep in this bed? Oopsies.
Well, friend, we're
Okay. Let's go get the money from the Argonians.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Why does everyone think I want to talk to them? Oh, God. Okay. So there's a couple ways to do this. The easiest one is to go in the back and find a we're disappointed. Okay. Dunmer
So
kind
much
of
to
like to
remember.
enslave everybody. They're like the Aldmeri Dominion
What's yours?
before the Aldmeri Dominion. And in a sense, I would say that Morrowind is more powerful than the Altmer
Speak freely, friend.
terms of-
Speak freely, friend.
in terms of their gods. Having 3 people that are basically immortal, I don't see how the
Let
Let's
me
hear
ask
it.
a question quickly. I must be going.
I think the
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
I think the Emperor would have had difficulty conquering this without his
Well met.
without
What
his
is it?
giant golem.
You seem like very good company.
Now I got the muck and I got the money. I've doubled our goal. You are blessed with Sinisthar's gift of fine words and generous sentiments. Take this one with pride, and when you're ready, come back. Zenithar's frock, fortify mercantile. Why not? Advancement. I'm the acolyte. Stendarin belt. Alms for the poor. Please go to Alderaan and see if you can raise the money for the Buckmoth Fund. This fund needs at least 100 drakes. It may be difficult, but this money is very badly needed. I got you brought me 5 units of muck. Thank you. Here's a cure common disease potion and a copy of the Alchemist's Formulary. Retort. 5 units of willow anther. His house is on the mainland, just north of the foreign quarter. Well, have you brought me the willow anther? I thought I had willow anther.
You're a lot more refined than most tourists I've met. I like that.
I'm working on it. So we need to go to Alderaan and we need to get willow anther. Just north of Vivek. Should be right up around there. I'm amazed I actually don't have any. I could have sworn. I could have sworn I had a whole bunch of it. Fat legs drop off. Can't do that right now. But we can. We might be able to steal that shield. Not the shield,
Short
the
trip, long trip.
limeware.
You decide.
That's nice. That's always nice.
Outlander, what do you want?
Fat legs drop off is here, which we're going to stay away from. Going to the Narmak. Although, while we're here, let's make friends with you.
What is this about?
Ooh. That's a lot of failures in a row. Well, we're done with that. If she doesn't like me, then so be it.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
Just bumping everybody up a little bit. Crime has been reported. It's always so weird. It's hard to know when you're going to get reported or not.
Is there something you need?
I'm going to have you face this way for a second. We're going to save again. Oh, come on. Ugh. Just bad luck. Bad luck. Damn it. Just bad luck. Just bad luck. Let's just wait a second while maybe they'll move off a little bit. Only count when you're moving? I was trying to see when the sneak skill actually goes up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Thank you, God. Sometimes happens quick. Someone's calling me. 1 second. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you.
Your mom texted me this week. She's like, where are they? I'm like, they're being printed right now.
Okay.
Open it. Open one.
I will. I'm not really I'll open them right now. I'll let you know what they think, or I'm sure that they'll send you messages too. Yeah,
I think I'm going to use the stimulus to do it, so you know.
that's probably good.
Yeah, just letting you know. It might be a few days before I get it to you.
That's okay.
But that's all we
Alrighty. I will. I just realized I'm supposed to make a new video before I did all the Imperial cult stuff, but I got distracted. You shall have no food left. Oof, God, I want to sell that bowl, but can't have everything we want. It always surprised me that all this stuff in these boxes no one had direct ownership of. You could just kind of go around and take it all. Wait a minute.
I will listen to that. Make it quick.
Wait a minute.
You have my attention.
I think those are the two breeding netch. I feel like the plateau is somewhere over there, where there's a secret. Oh well. Well, we'll do that later, guys. We have things to do, so we'll continue playing a little bit later, and we'll get much more into the Imperial cult quests. Make a little money, get our unarmored up there, really work on our blunt skill and our alchemy and our all that stuff. So until then, we shall play later. Good luck, everybody.